Okay, this is for the Mercer Island School District, Lake Ridge Elementary. What we're going to be doing here is patching and overlaying. They removed some portables, so we need to patch it, but also this becomes a fire lane, so we will need to overlay because it's currently 1.5 inches. So we'll do a 2-inch overlay on this. I'll measure that out. Also, we're going to be filling in spike holes here, so we'll fill those in with a little bit of mix and then tack and tar and what have you. So looks like we have 10 right here. I'll count them as we go, but just make a note that we're going to do that. So patch 1 looks like our cold patch right here. We'll do a 6x6. 2 and 3 are both 2x2s by the cones. 4 is right in front of the portable there. We'll do a 2x4. And then 5 is big. It's all gated and coming apart, so we're going to cut out from there to there to there, and then straighten up the area too. So I'm going to measure the big square, and then I'm going to measure the asphalt. The difference between that's going to be the dirt and grass removal, which we're going to have to excavate down below grade, say 4 inches below grade. We'll do 2 inches of rock, 2 inches of asphalt, and then we'll overlay everything after all said and done. Also on the fire hydrant, we're going to put in 2 4-inch bollards. And this is PW, by the way. So the total placement area is going to be a 40 by 100. Now I'll measure out the asphalt sections. So we have a 35 by 35 attached to a 6 by 18. And there's one more measurement for this square right here. Attached to a 50 by 35. All 1.5 inch asphalt, real thin. So the plan is to excavate the asphalt, excavate the dirt, rock the dirt, pave that back at 2 inches, and then we're going to overlay essentially from the gate all the way back and around, straight back and then to the left. So I drew roughly on the aerial, but the aerial's old and the portable's removed, so things are going to change a little bit on the aerial. But we're gonna stop just at the end right there, grind along the hill, and then we're gonna go back just to the edge of the building right there. On this side of the aerial, or this side for the overlay, we're just gonna grind on the seam and overlay this way and take it all the way to the gate. So I'll give you the measurement on that. Try and draw it up the best you can. And then our last 3 locations are this ramp right here coming out, that area, and this area that we will patch before we open. So this is a 6 by 8, 4 inches out, 2 inches in. This one we'll just square it up. We'll need about 6 inches of rock before we pave this section. And that's section 7, 25 by 11. The last section we looked at was section 6. And finally section 8. Well, I lied, there's a section 9 right here. So 8 is going to be, 8's a 15 by 18, and 9 is just going to be a 1 by 12. Okay. So overlay's a 40 by 55. So we're going to follow that seam on the portable. We're going to go 40 feet wide, which brings us to right kind of where it starts sloping down, and a foot off this portable, and it goes all the way to a foot off the building. That's your 55. The other section, we're going to come off the seam and take that from back right by the shed here, and take that all the way to the gate right there. Then it's attached to a 50 by 340. So it's going to follow that seam all the way just to the back side of where it jots out here. This is thicker parking lot, it appears. So you can see where it's going, following this seam. That is it. So prevailing wage, put it together. There's probably another 20 or so spike strips that we're gonna have to fill, but really not too bad. So make a note that fill all spike strips in work area with asphalt and tar, and just charge it by the unit, 1 unit or something like that. That is